The Buddhist teachings say that if you want to be happy, have no agenda. Let the story go. Be open to mystery. Trust. Be responsible. Stay present. Let go. These things all sound so easy, right? Just let go. Just, let everything go. It's all good. But human beings are neurotic. So that letting go becomes very challenging. I was talking with a friend and mentor this morning about the quality of time we have here and how small we are and how resentful we get, how caught up in our little myopic things that we do, like these little neurotic things like so-and-so said this, or I feel this, or we feel that, or just stop for a moment. Stop that story. Turn off the projector. Turn the film off just for a minute and breathe. She was giving me some practices for my work about those impulses. They're actually helpful. It's not that we need to get rid of those thoughts. It's not that we need to get rid of our neurotic impulses and the finger pointing and all the things we see in others that bother us. She said to follow the finger pointing because it's pointing at something that we might need to work on. It's not about other people. Jung has a psychology that includes interpreting dreams. And it goes like this. Everyone in the dream is a part of yourself coming through the subconscious to reveal something about you. It has nothing to do with the people represented in your dreams. For example, someone called and said, "Hey, I had a dream about you. We were in this great big submarine, and we were trying to take a picture of Ariana Grande, and she wasn't letting us." And on. And I thought, well, this is interesting. Let's pause for a moment here. What part of you wants to capture some sort of fame that is being blocked by what you see as your place in life? It's all one big illusion. How we see ourselves, how we see others, all of it is kind of useless. It just is. And that's the teaching that my friend gave me. There's a lot to unpack there. I can be very caught up. But if you pull that lens way back, you realize everything is interconnected. Everything is the butterfly effect. Everything is just interconnected. There's no way out of this. I cannot separate myself from you and say, well, I'm different than you are. I'm better. I'm special. Hell no. We're all together. Here we are. And I mean all of us. The person that you resent the most, the person that you don't know, the person that you passed on the street and looked down upon, they are you. You are them. I like that quote that says, try to see the God in everyone. And some people make it awfully hard, don't they? Yeah. That's really a tough one sometimes. Excuse me. I get laughing about this because we are all in it, And we all need support. So I'm speaking now to not just the Parkinson's community, but whoever happens to be listening. Everybody needs support. The question is, what does that look like? What is that? How do I support you if I'm feeling so low? I'm going to propose that's exactly where we can be helpful. When you think that you are so low and so weak and so destroyed or demolished, like your wounds are open, that is when we can be helpful. That's a humble spot to be. And there's nothing more powerful than someone who is deeply humbled and on the level and present and really raw. To step in and to say, you're not alone. Look at these wounds. We are doing this together. Not to identify as wounded, not to martyr, but to say, hey, look, we're all doing this thing. You have wounds, I have wounds. Let's try to heal and support and be healthy with one another in a way that is productive rather than sitting in it and pointing that finger and not following where that goes. Follow it through, do the reflection. It's a lot of work. This is not navel gazing. This is not sitting there worrying about ourselves. It's letting that part go, watching it from a little bit of a distance. Picture the projector now. You're in the audience. You're the witness. What do you see? Oh, there you are planning. Oh, there you are resentments. But instead of saying, oh, I'm not going to identify with my resentments. No, I'm not resentful. I'm going to be happy. No. Put those away. Don't be so quick. Let the resentments float on through the screen. What are they for? What are they pointing at? What is there for you to work on? It's not like rushing to not identify with, like, that's bad and I want to be good. I'm the good guy. We all think we're the good guy. Of course. Nobody goes into this saying, yeah, I'm the bad guy. Unless they're trying to be clever or unless they're just delusional. Once again, we're all under the illusion of some idea of self and other. There is no other. We all know this deep down. Somewhere in our bodies we can feel it. A friend lost a child. He spoke about this. It destroyed everyone listening, everyone around, because we all pictured losing our children or losing someone that close to us, a part of our own body. And it was just devastating. And I think about him and his family now, and I think, how can I support that? What do I say? Could I be any more awkward? Like, nobody knows what to do in this instance. And that's when we let go of what we think we are supposed to do and just show up. Present. Not carrying everything, not projecting, not bringing all our shit with us, but just show up. This talk that I received from my friend was such a gift that I thought I would share it. I hope it's helpful to someone, anyone listening. I don't know who hears these things and who doesn't, but I just want you to know that you're not alone. That's kind of the message in all of these, some of these talks or some of these little, content that I've been asked to provide. I don't do this because I have an agenda, by the way. I don't know who receives these or how they're received, and it doesn't matter to me. That's not interesting to me. Once I release something, it's gone. I don't go back and listen to it or ponder over it or worry about how it's received. It's just out there. I'm going to sit facing the door and watch what comes in. I want to see what comes through the doorway. The metaphor of that is where I'm sitting. I don't know. I don't have control over it. I don't need to control it. There's a lovely freedom in that. I wish that I could communicate this better in my relationships. Sometimes I fail. Sometimes I'm angry. Sometimes I burn the ships on the shore. And then other times I can sit and watch myself spin among all these other people spinning like satellites. We're all bumping into each other and like cars on the freeway. We're all trying to get somewhere. We're in such a hurry. Get out of my way. What are all these people doing here? Where's everybody going? I'm part of it. Where am I going? That's all you need to know. Or maybe not. Maybe you don't need to focus on where you're going. Just stay seated. Right here, right now. Breathe into it. There's nothing to protect. There's nothing to fight. You're safe. You're going to be okay. Just do the work of watching, staying present, reflecting. And remember that you're loved. It sounds cliche. It sounds goofy, like you're loved. Like, what does that even mean? But you are, and you're lovable. There's something about you that someone loves. That much I know. And we're all just human. We don't know which way to go or what we're doing. You know, it's okay. It's just life, and it happens so fast. Remember the butterfly effect. Remember how we're interconnected. Send out some love today. Thanks for listening.